Hi, hello guys. Hmm. Okay, so welcome guys. Hope you're doing well. It's been a long journey this week, and hope you're doing fine. I'm Naufal, from Spain, and today we are going to do well, um, to show how you can automate some things with machine learning. And yeah, you can say hi if you want to, and just you know say where you're from, and we'll wait a couple of minutes so everyone is in and we can start. And yeah, I'm going to share my screen to show you what will be today's projects. So, okay, I don't know if you can see it. Okay, so basically, what we try to build is a system. Keep in mind, guys, that this is just for learning purpose, and in there's you are in no way encouraged to apply for jobs in this way, because this main example will be like using some machine learning API to create not resumes but cover letters to apply for jobs using the description. So you should not be applying to jobs like this, because applying for a job is something really personal, and you have to be involved 100% with the company, with just to make sure you're really prepared for that job. So this will be just to see how you can use some techniques. Um, so yeah so some techniques to build a project that creates some cover letters for your job applications, to so you can learn how to write them correctly, and just to see some to catch some ideas. So the first thing we are going to do is we are going to connect to an API to get these job offers, like the application link, for example, the job description, the company's name, and all that information. And then what we're going to do is just get the right ones for us. Let's say, I don't know, maybe you're just looking for Python development jobs, or certain type of jobs. So you can make sure you're getting the right companies. And the next steps will be just connect to chat GPT-3 API, so we can send them like the description of the job, like, hey, I want to apply for this job, and these are the requirements. Okay, so straight Rogi 16 is asking if it's web scraping. Actually, it's not web scraping, because we're going to use an API to get all these job offers. So it will be more oriented to use these job offers to create cover letters for our application. So it can help us to not like write, maybe you want to apply for 5 companies or 5 job offers, so you can get a certain idea of how to do so. So yeah, it will not be web scraping exactly. And basically, then once we get like the application, all the information, we'll send that to the chat GPT-3 API, and it will return us like an example of a cover letter that will be fine for that job, for that specific job offer. So yeah, and with we will try to do so. You can, I don't know, maybe find, you can search for certain jobs in certain areas in the United States or Spain or whatever, and it will generate automatically all these cover letters. So keep in mind again that this is just for learning purpose. You don't have to apply for jobs in this way, because you can handle, I mean, you can't apply to like 200 jobs at once without even knowing where you're applying for, or for the company, because it's, you need to be involved 100% with each application, and this is not the right way to be involved 100%. So yeah, just keep that in mind. And yeah, I will present you a couple of APIs that we will be using. The first one is this. It's called Gsearch. So you can find it in Rapid API. Basically, this API, what it does, it's we give it like uh, okay, no worries about that. It's free, so you can get an account. So you can, maybe you should have Rapid API account, because it's really common between developers. So with this query, where we're going to give it like what we are looking for, like Python developer, um, jobs in Texas or in Maryland or whatever. So this will be the returning data. So we will get like the employer name, the company name, the employment type, if it's full time or part time or whatever, the location, and all that information. So yeah, what we'll be doing is we will be getting this job description and creating the the letter with this specific information. And the other one will be Go GPT-3. Basically, it's, we will be using Golang. I don't know if you're familiar, but there's, you can use any language you want. So for this specific example, we'll be using this library to make things easier to understand at once. If you are not that familiar with Golang, so yeah, let's get started if you want to. Okay, so we will be creating. Okay, so maybe I should arrange so you can get the full screen view. Can you hear me now or no? Okay. 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 I'm sorry for that. So okay, just to recap. Okay. So just a recap of what we just did. Um, in this case, what we needed to do is create. Okay, let's see if we can find. Okay, so just a quick recap of. Let's see. I think there's someone. Okay, thank you guys. So just a quick recap. What we want to do is just get some information from different websites. Well, actually, there's an API that just does this, and it's this one. It basically gets you can get different job offers from different websites, and yeah, and we what we need is just the job title and the description. So once we have this job description, what we want to do is use ChatGPT to just create a cover letter for our application to that company. So the thing here is that what we did in this page. Okay, so this function basically what it does, it's just gets us as an input a job offer, and so yeah, it gets a job offer as an input, and it outputs a result, and basically the result will be the the cover letter created with the input that we just gave it. So in this case, the input will be the job offer description. For example, let's say a company is looking for a Python developer. I don't know, a Python developer with 5 years of experience or and whatever. So basically, this function will just get the description and returns the cover letter, like, hey, hiring manager, um I know you're looking for someone like this, and I don't know, just the description. And okay, so this is what this function does. The other function, the function, sorry, is this one, and basically, it's a GET request to the API that I just showed you. This one, to get all these descriptions and all these job offers. So once we get, okay, sorry guys. So once we get all these descriptions and all these job offers, we send them to the chat gpt. We will be using the DaVinci 3 DaVinci 3, yeah, it will be DaVinci 3 engine. So yeah, it works fine. And for the API of OpenAI, it's not free. So yeah, you'll need to actually register a billing card. So you can just test it with a card, well, a virtual card with, I don't know, maybe a couple of dollars. As you can see, it's not that much. It's like 15 cents, a couple of cents, 4 cents, and you can just close your account when you're done with the testings. So yeah, the next thing we'll be doing is creating just a simple website to give it like the description. Click generate, and this what should do is create a file in the create a file on the on our system or whatever we want. with the cover letter. Keep in mind, guys, that this is just for learning purpose. It's not recommended to apply for jobs in this way, because you need to be involved 100% with the companies, and it's not like an autonomous. Well, it should not be autonomous applying to job offers. So yeah, okay. So we can just continue. Okay. Okay. Can you hear me good now? So Mava das and straight Rogi 16. Is the audio clear? Okay. I hope so. Okay. 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 Thank you so much for the confirmation. So okay, just arrange this. Sorry guys for the problem, the audio problem. Okay, so where were we going? Okay, so right now we have this done, and once we click generate, this will be sending us to results with this parameter called query. And this results page, it's a route, as you can see here, that sends to results page. And that's what this function, basically what it does is it gets the values from the URL. So for example, it's right now it's a get request, so we'll be getting the all the parameters. So, and what we need basically is just one of them. Well, the only one, it's query, that it contains the description of the job offer. So once we get the description, we can send that description to the model, the DaVinci model of ChatGPT, and just create just a simple file or whatever with the cover letter. So yeah. Okay. So do you have any question, guys? Any problem with the APIs or whatever? You can just simply let me know, please. Create. Okay, so if you have any question, just please let me know. I don't. Oh, okay. So, okay, I think there's in a couple of months in April there's hack the global hack week APIs based, so that will be really fine. So if you have any question of or you need help connecting to any API, you can just let me know, or on Discord. I don't have any problem. Okay, so let's continue. So right now we have this the value of the description we want to, and what we have to do is basically with this information we can just call the generate cover letter function. Generate cover letter. Okay, and just pass the input. This should be fine. Generate. Oh, okay. It's in the core. Yeah, it's in the core package. Have any questions? Okay. So right now we just call the generate cover. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, great. That will be cool for you. So great. I'm really happy to read that. Okay, so we have the cover letter and we have the website. What we need to do right now is just save it, or maybe just send I don't know, on a message, maybe just created successfully or something like that, just so the person knows that it was done correctly. So for this case, we can just create a new template. Okay, template, um, template that must simple networks files. Okay, templates. So it will be results HTML and temp executes. Okay, so results. Okay, so we need a new template called results that HTML. So in this case, we just need maybe I don't know, just a message HTML. Well, basically, this is an extension. I think maybe you are using some for HTML, so you don't have to write the whole body, like the head, the body, and all the information. You can just hit HTML5 and that's it. So there's no secrets there. Okay, so we'll be calling it results, and in this case, it'll be yeah, just a text generated correctly. Visits, I don't know, folder files. Okay, so right now what we need to do is just get well, create basically the 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 results. So here it's generated. So in once it's generated, basically what we can do here at the end, instead of just printing it, saving it in, I don't know, in in a folder. So for in that case, we can create another response. Oh, okay, because it's not used. Okay, I would just let it. Okay, so it will be file. We can call it file saving. File saving that go. Okay, package. Okay. So it will be just a simple function. Func cover file. So cover. So okay, this function basically it takes just a couple of parameters. One of them is cover. It will be the result, like the whole cover letter, and the file name is the same name, just the name of the file we want to save this the results. So it'll be what's that create. So here we need to put the file name plus that txt. If you're planning to just create a PDF file, there's a library we can check later on. So you can just, instead of txt, just create a PDF file with all the results. Okay, so if there's any, okay. For f that's close. Sorry, guys. Um, strings Netflix. Oh, so what we can do here, because I can see that the results are quite um long. So in this case, just to make like more paragraphs, make it more square, what we can do is just create a new line every, I don't know, maybe dot or something, just dot and space, create a new line. So it will not be like a couple of lines like extra large. So basically we can simply do it with replace all, replace cover. Remember, guys, the cover is basically the result of the cover letter completed. So yeah, I'll be here and replace it with new line. So yeah, this should be working fine. Let's try. If not, we can change it. Okay. F print done. Make sure. Okay, so right here we can create. Okay, so remember, this is the result. Core, okay, it's not necessary. It's the same. The text. Oh, okay. So we need the file name. In this case, we can call it maybe, I don't know, just cover letter. Okay. So cover letter. Okay. So um, let's try if it works. Let's see if it works. Basically, what we've done is create this small website where you can put a text, well, with the information, well, the description of the job offer you're applying to. And in this case, each once we click generate, it should create a file here on the project with the cover letter written. So let's try if it works. Okay, let's see the terminal. Okay, let's build the project. Okay. Okay. Uh, okay, the website is working. Let's choose one of them. Okay, maybe this one is a little bit large, but yeah, let's try this one. So yeah, good. So as you can see here, we just um, thank you. Okay, so here we can just put all the description of the job offer, and we should get a cover letter. Okay, so generates. So here in the project, we should be seeing, okay, it's charging. Maybe it takes a while. Oh, okay. So it says visit folder files, but we didn't create the folder files right now. We just created here. And as you can see, first, oh, okay, okay. Let's see. Okay, yeah, just here. As you can see, there's a new line every dot in space. See, okay. For let's see if it makes sense. We um oh, okay. So as you can see here, there's sometimes it gets it wrong, maybe confuses, but overall you can see what we can get. There. hiring manager, I was pleased to learn of your ability position for a bit. Yes, worked into this. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. So this should be a first hint. Okay, it's not finished. That's because of the token. If you just put 400, obviously you'll be uh, okay. So let's run it again to see if it creates a better one or not. You can just run it here. And that should be fine. So once we get done, that means that the description is okay. We're done. Save this. Skills and okay. So now it's done. Oh, okay. So um, with 400 tokens, obviously it's more extended, and maybe it's better. That's because well, the tokens, it's you cannot. Well, you have to pay the tokens basically. Planning on okay, so you have to pay them. So take that in consideration if you will be using this API for long data or long usage or hard usage. So yeah, here we have our first cover letter made with um, with the Chat GPT-3 API. So in this case, what we can do, for example, is play with the data and in okay, let me check if you have any question. Oops. Okay. Do you have any question, guys? Know if you following. Um, I'll be just checking the comments to see if there's anything else. Thank you. Okay. So I'll be assuming you don't have any question. And to make it more just a little bit clean, we can create a folder here. Um New folder. Okay. So files. So instead of yeah, okay. I think this should be working fine. Okay, let's try. Remember, guys, always try to clean your code and create. No, this time I'm about to have to drop off. Oh, okay, straight. Hope you had fun and learned something about APIs. So, okay. Okay, we'll be testing it again to see if. Okay, we need that done message. Once we get done, that means that should be created. Okay, let's see. Files. Okay, so this will be much better. So in this case, what we can do is just check the data to see what else we can. Okay, let's see. Not with the API. Should just change the project here. Okay, the main. Can just have this commented and maybe. Okay. 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 Um. Okay. So, for this example, Okay, it's kind of messed up in this way, but here you can see more data. So let's say, for example, you have I don't know, maybe um 20 25 offers. Um, Actually, you can play with more data here than job description. The right thing to do is just cross your CV with the job you're applying for. So, for example, you can, I don't know, let's say you have 2 years of experience with APIs, like this example, 1 year of JavaScript, 2 years with JUnit and whatever. And let's say you want to apply for this job. um Instead of just taking in consideration the job description, because I don't know, maybe the job descriptions, they need someone with 6 years of experience, but you don't have 6 years of experience. So you cannot say like, hey, yeah, I know you're looking for someone with 6 years of experience, and I have 20 years of experience, because it's not that accurate. So what you can do is just take in consideration your qualifications and the job description you're applying for. So that will be more useful, because you'll be saying, "Hey, I have this CV and I'm applying for this job." So it will. You need to match your, well, the company's requirements with yours. So that's more accurate. But again, this is not for applying for jobs, because when you apply for jobs, basically you need to be 100% sure of um, what the company does, what are all the requirements, your requirements, and the thing is, just use tools like this one, for example, to maybe, I don't know, have some ideas of how to write a cover letter, obviously, because this model, for example, the Da Vinci one, or any else, it was trained with millions and millions of data. So you can learn a lot with them, but not use them as your main cover letter generator, or whatever. So, yeah, this is the first thing of how to. Can you see the screen? Small or big, or no? If someone can just tell me, please. I think, yeah, I think it should be fine. I think it should be fine. Um, okay, so okay, let's try something else. Just maybe we can get directly all. Um, okay, let's try something. Let's try to get all the just make it in a bulk. Just get like 10 offers or 20 offers, and um create uh a cover letter for each one of them. Let's say we have, okay, get jobs. So yeah, will be called in bulk um cover letters. Let's see. So yeah, we'll be calling jobs, get jobs. So with get jobs, basically what we get is the offers. The offers. Okay, so we need to loop through data and get all the job descriptions and maybe the job ID, and we'll be creating and saving all these job offers. So jobs. Okay, so this will be okay, four. Say job range job video. Okay. So for each one of them, each job that we have, and in this case, yeah, we need a couple of data, like the description, maybe, and the job ID. Let's say, okay, so we can see here the data. Okay, the job ID. So the job ID, well, we will be using it for example, to put a name to the files. So it will be job ID, whatever. Okay. Okay. So here to generate the, where's the function? It's basically here. Okay. Just for that generate the job offer. The job offer will be, let's say, job job description. Okay, so we'll be using the job description, and here we can add to the file maybe plus ID. Okay, so this will be like this one and the ID, and the ID in this case will be job ID. So this will be getting generate cover letters. Okay, your jobs will be, first of all, getting all the jobs with the API, and the jobs will be stored in the offers, the offer struct, and the offer struct will be just sent there. Okay, job offers. Okay, and then basically we range through the jobs data, and we get all the results. Basically, when I say all the results, basically I mean like these offers, different offers. Okay, this one and this one and all that stuff. Okay, so we're getting the job description to create the cover letter, and the job ID basically to put a name to the file, so it will be unique. Okay, so let's say gonna input. Okay, so let's say empty in this case. Job ID. Okay, cover F name. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. Let's try this. Well, maybe it's a mess, but yeah, let's change. Maybe we should change the limits. Because I don't want to make like 1,000 requests. Okay, so let's see. Let's see if it works. Okay. Okay, so we have to call the function in the main. Okay, I think now it's processing. So in files, we should be getting, okay, the first one is done. It's this one. Okay. Let's say. Okay, another one is done. So as you can see, there if the description contains like the name of the recruiter or whatever, it's always it will be used always. And here, for example, where it says your name, you can just put here your name. No, Michael, whatever. So yeah, as you can see, yeah, it's creating the all the cover different cover letters with the ID here. So you can identify for which one of the offers are. Um, so yeah, in here, for example, in the you can also find where you can apply for this job. Actually, let's say you're really interested in this one and you want to apply. The application link should be here. Okay, this one. Okay, it says apply. It's okay. Should be. It's not fine. Okay, there's a 7 missing at the end. Yeah, ZipRecruiter. Okay, it's so yeah. Basically, it's for this specific offer, and here you can, I don't know, maybe. Oh, okay, it's unavailable. Okay, it's not. Okay, so as you can see here, I'll stop it because okay, stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so yeah, it was just for 10 results. So yeah, as you can see here, we just got the different um, cover letters generated. So here you can, well, you have to modify things and say, for example, this one. I have a bachelor's degree in computer science and a track record of developing highly reliable software applications. Maybe this is not true at all, and you don't want to include this in your presentation letter. So, um, yeah, keep that in mind because it's not made to apply for jobs automatically. So it's just for seeing different examples and how to work with them. Um, so yeah, for example, this one. Many of the projects have evolved in creative development with stakeholders um, to capture and refine requirements and meet their needs. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. So keep that in mind, guys. Um, okay. So what else? Um, okay. You can filter these results. Let's say, because a lot of them are expired, as the other one we just saw. It's not available. Maybe in that case, you should not be using um, external APIs. Maybe, I don't know, for example, I know LinkedIn has an API. I don't know exactly if you can apply through that API or not. Uh, Whatever or not, it's not a good idea. You should go to LinkedIn jobs offers and check them one by one. And if you need some help, for example, with the cover letter, you can just create one with Chat GPT-3 or with an autonomous system that you made. And yeah, you can just play with that, but don't don't try to apply with these cover letters because as I showed you before, okay, so for example, this one, I have been developing websites since 2017. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not, um, but it's made for to meet the requirements of the description, but it's not always true. So keep that in mind, guys. Um, So yeah, I don't know if you have any question. Um, if you don't want to use the Chat GPT-3 API, it's it's well, okay. So right now it's 23 cents. It's 15 cents. As I told you before, maybe there's a free option. Maybe not. This you just um it depends. I think. Okay, so as you can see here, the tokens that I showed you before. Let's say just used in this case. Okay, it's here. Okay, I've used 400 tokens, so maybe 400 tokens per by 10 results. It's 4,000 tokens. So yeah, that 4,000 tokens costs a thing maybe, and if you just use 200 tokens, it will be much less. So keep that in mind, because it's important. Let's say for okay, we just want to create one. Let's say we just want to create one. Job descriptions, jobs. Let's say the first one. That's okay. So jobs data 0. Okay, so let's try this one. I'll be getting rid of this because okay. Okay, let's see with 200 tokens what it does. Okay, let's see. Now we'll not be able to see which one is. So we just want to select these ones. Okay, let's see if it's this one. I would say it's this one. No. Okay, let's delete these ones. Okay, let's delete them. We don't need them anymore. Okay. Yeah, let's see. I just put 200 tokens. I don't know if it will be finished or not. It should be. Okay. So, yeah, not a huge difference. Well, it's shorter, that's for sure. But yeah, it's a good example. It's costs half of what it costed the other one. Yeah, I don't know the cost exactly for per token. I don't know exactly. Maybe it's 0.0002 cents, or maybe it's um 0.02 cents. I have no idea. You should check that on maybe billing usage, billing history, nah, pricing. Okay, so okay, Da Vinci. Oh, okay, so it's 1K tokens, 0.002 cents. So it's not that much. Maybe with 200, it's 5, maybe. Yeah, you can create with 2 cents. You can create um, 5 decent cover letters to learn. So yeah, it's not that bad. There's for other is well, there's different models. The one we use is the Da Vinci one. Um, but yeah, I think there's different models for maybe this one is for DALI, for image generation. So um, yeah, yeah, this one is quite um, expensive if you create a lot of images, but it should work for the moment. So usage. So yeah, let me know if you have any question, and if you had any question at the beginning or whatever, you can feel free to Slack. I sorry, to Discord me uh, at Nelfo79. I'm available if you need help or something with your project, or um, yeah, with API usage or anything. So yeah, I can see there's no one here asking questions. So I assume that I explained it really, really well. I don't think so, but yeah. Um, Sorry, guys. A little bit sick, but no worries. Um, so yeah, this is basically how you can use um, these couple of technologies to um, just create. Again, guys, don't use this to apply for jobs. Just use it to learn how to create a nice cover letter, so you can just apply on your own. So if you decide to, I don't know, automatize I don't know, maybe create an automatic system to apply for jobs, it will not be that good because, as I told you before, there's a lot of requirements, personal skills, soft skills, hard skills that you need to match with the company, and it's not that easy. Um, so so yeah. Um, okay, guys. Yeah, I'll be finishing here the 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 talk. It's quite late here in Spain. But yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Hope you learn something. And if you need anything or some help, just yeah, feel free to send me a Discord. I'll be available. And yeah, hope you had fun. Um, really good luck with your projects. I'm really excited to see them. Um, so yeah, thanks so much.